is doing well, and the other one I'm not getting anything off of. Oh, that's why. This is them, right? Or they just haven't turned on yet. Okay. We're probably okay then. I may ask you to turn this up, so if I do, just go to menu, audio, and it'll be this volume.
So this one?
Yep. It'll probably be okay once I get started.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to turn on the screen then. Start my recording.
Hello.
Testing, testing. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started here in about 6 minutes, so just finish up a couple pictures, and if everyone can take their seat, we'll be starting shortly. Thank you.
You are slow. And I'm going to go slower. So, but this is not too long. Okay. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. Sounds good. I'm going to go this way. We all good? Okay. Is this on? No, this is not on. Good evening, everyone. We are going to get started. Welcome, everyone, to the Global Education Stall and Certificate Ceremony. We also have people online everywhere in the world, so welcome everyone online as well. This is being streamed online. I am Dahlman, the Interim Associate Provost and Dean of Global Education, and I wanted to welcome everyone here tonight. Congratulations, graduates. What we are celebrating here today, all of you have in common that you have studied abroad or away, either in the United States or outside of the United States. Some of you have come to Mankato to study for a degree or for a semester or two as exchange students or visiting scholars. Others are here to improve their English language skills. We also have students who have gone and studied abroad or away outside of the US or in another state. All of you have demonstrated tremendous courage to stretch yourselves academically and emotionally to study and live in another country, culture, or state. You are inspiring, and we hope that you turn all the challenges that you have faced into leadership strengths to tackle the hard problems in the global world in your future professions and communities. We know you can do it, and we're grateful. The stalls and certificates that you will receive today symbolize your special accomplishments, and they mark you as a true global maverick. Wear them with pride. Congratulations, everyone. And we have a very special guest here today. We have the president of the university, Dr. Edward Inch, and he is a great advocate for all things global at this university, and we are very grateful for his support. President Inch, thanks for being here today.
Well, thank you, Dean Dahlman. That was very nice. And thank you all for coming here tonight. I think that the special guests we have in the room are actually you all, because you're here for the accomplishments that you have as our international scholars and global scholars. I do want to pause just for a moment to say thank you to Dean Dahlman and all of her staff and crew to make this happen. So thank you for that, wherever you went to sit down. But this is important, and having these celebrations are significant, so thank you. I say that because all of the celebrations we do recognize and signify events in our life as a campus that we think are important. That's one of the reasons in a couple of days we will be commencing, right? That's important. It signifies something. Here, right now, what we're talking about is the significance and the importance of global education and what that means, and that you all took the risks and the chances to experience it, to do it, whether or not you came from somewhere not here to work, live, learn, and study here, or whether you are from here and went somewhere else to live, work, learn, and study. That's important because for all of our students, the opportunities to study away opens up eyes, opens up feelings and understandings, opens up culture, and allows us to learn more going on than we would have learned just staying in a single place. So you all contribute greatly to the culture, to the conversation, to the region, by virtue of what you have done, the risks you have taken, and the experiences that you have had. And that is something that will be with you your entire life. It will change and inform how it is you live. And that's terribly important. I had the opportunity, I felt very fortunate as a faculty member, to take more than 1,200 students off campus to a variety of places, not all at once, but a variety of places over a number of years. Because for me, the thing that always stood out was people's eyes open up wide when they learn that the rest of the world, in so many ways, can work together, can achieve incredible successes together, can understand one another, and that the education you learn, I truly believe, is a significant part of our ability to make peace across our planet, to solve the great global issues that we face as a people on a planet, and make the differences, I think, that enforce and support the quality of our global life. What you have done is important. It will be with you for your entire life. And that's why, I get to do amazing things. This is a great job. I get to do amazing things. I get to go to a dance concert on Saturday that was outstanding. I get to go see Sound of Music, went to the football scrimmage, so many things that are amazing. I get to take pictures here of some of our students dressed in cultural regalia, and you think, what a special place, what a special time. And I'm thrilled to be here to celebrate the accomplishments that you all have made, not only in terms of how that supports our campus and what we're able to do in our community and what it understands about global education, but also in your own lives and how this will forever enrich it. So to all of our international students, I'm really glad you were here. You've done amazing things. Just what I have seen in the year I have been here, and our international students was the first group of students I met first day on campus when people were taking pictures. Pictures are a big part of my job, so I have a lot of international student pictures. But I learned from them so much of what their experience is, including one woman from Saudi Arabia that said, hadn't really thought about winter the way one understands winter in January in Minnesota. But it was a great conversation. So to all of you, it's my sincere hope that you've enjoyed your time here, that it has been special, that it has somehow shaped your world understanding and your understanding of culture and one another. So thank you for being here. Congratulations for all that you have done, and go Mavs.
Well, thank you, President Inch. Well, it's my pleasure to welcome students. Not that tall, am I? So here we go. Welcome students, families, staff, and faculty to the Stoll ceremony to honor the achievements of our intensive English program students at Minnesota State University, Mankato. My name is Paolo Infante, and I am the incoming director of the Center for English Language Programs, which also houses the intensive English program, and I'm a faculty member in the Department of English. All of you have decided to make an important decision to study abroad, which can be both exciting and stressful. And we are here to celebrate your accomplishments. I would like to offer a few nuggets of advice for you to keep in mind as you continue with us for another semester in the intensive English program or matriculate to undergraduate studies. Remember that every person you meet in university has something to offer you. You will meet hundreds of new people at our campus, and although you won't become close with everyone, expanding the network of people you know can lead to new interests and give greater meaning to the courses you take. Second, get to know your professors and instructors. We're really good people, and we love getting to know you as a person, sharing our own experiences, as well as help you succeed in your respective programs. And lastly, take care of yourself. Take care of your health, both mentally and physically. Thank you for this time, and I would like to ask TJ, an outstanding student in the intensive English program, to come to the stage and to deliver a few words. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Chukemkam Ijol. Everyone calls me TJ, and I'm proud to be here. Have you ever been in a situation when you lost, not even able to be part of a conversation, not because you don't have something to say, but just because you don't know the way to express yourself? I have been in this situation, and I think every single one of us have already experienced that coming here. People around us were having fun, discussing things without us understanding what was going on. In this kind of situation, you can be really frustrated and lose your hope, but there is a hope. Being in the intensive English program has been the hope of my feeling. In fact, I've been learning English for so many years today. Every summer I was taking English classes, but before coming here, I passed the TOEFL twice and have never got a satisfying score. Now I got a satisfying score, and after almost 6 months in the United States, it wasn't easy. Sometimes when I watched films or when I hung out with my friends, I couldn't even understand anything. I felt that I hadn't the level to be here, but I kept trying, and as the time went by, I was getting confident about my English. I could express myself easily and socialize with people. Sometimes I surprised myself by having long conversation in English with people and socialize easily. I believe that I owe this evolution to the intensive English program, which gave me necessary tools for my fitting. This program has been really helpful for me. With the vocabulary, grammar, the expression and listening techniques acquired in this program, I was able to surpass my fears and my moment of discouragement. I knew that even if today I wasn't able to do something, tomorrow I could be able to do, because I will be taught how to do it. I got confident, and I'm no longer scared to speak English today, even if I'm not perfect. Today I passed the step of this program, and I'm a regular student. I will always thank my teacher for that, for giving confidence tools for my feeling. Thank you, Sir Dan. Thanks, Sir Matthias. Thanks, Miss Olga. The IEP program hasn't been just an English program, but it was also a place where I met wonderful people, where I could evolve as a man, where I could learn how to be useful and contributive. A place which allows not to be lost in a world I didn't know and I was discovering. A place where I could be taught humility and life values, because yes, wherever you are, whatever your skills are, to grow you have to first admit that you don't know and put yourself into people who can teach you. Sometimes you start from zero and you're discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Be humble and simply follow a person who is here to lead you and give you the best of yourself. I'm proud of this semester. I'm proud of passing through this program. I'm proud, and I thank all the IP staff. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, TJ. I will now ask Dan Greenwood to come to the stage, and we will confer the certificates for our IEP students.
Congratulations to all of you. It has been a total honor and a delight to get to know all of the IEP students. I'm incredibly proud of you guys, and I've seen quite a bit of progress throughout the past few months. So thank you all, and you guys deserve it. You made it through, so congratulations. First we have Ji Yoon Kang. TJ Jolchuke. Wonderful speech, too. John Wan Bay. Fatima Gile Bacheli. Wasafa Beer. Yuna Jung. Sienna Clarence Akuango. Prince Roy Iman. Paul Kuaku. Prince? Oh, are you taking it for it? Oh, okay. Prince. Congratulations. Oh, Paul. Congratulations. Yusuke Uozaki. Wan Young Kim. Naoki Janushi. Gaun Kim. Aruna Mutari. MD Kamruzaman Sakib. Aaron Suzuki. MD Shariful Khan. Nelly Tizai. Kazi Nishan Hossein. Faisal Ahmed. Faria Zaman Ila. Humaya Zaman Ima. Anujin Bulldo. Pujarani Shaha. Awakoni. And Ahmed Al-Zarani. Congratulations, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Thomas Carlson, and I am the Graduate Assistant in the Center for Global Engagement Office. I'd like to welcome all graduates here tonight, as well as family, friends, faculty, staff, and all those who are celebrating the accomplishments of our amazing graduates. The Center for Global Engagement seeks to provide opportunities for students to expand their education through new global experiences and encourages students to take these steps to develop their intercultural self, enhance their personal growth, and to see the world through a new lens. We allow students to partake in short-term faculty-led programs where they can travel abroad or away with classmates, through exchange and provider programs with other universities all around the world, and even virtual programs that allow students to gain these experiences and insights through digital platforms, which has been a great benefit for students during the pandemic. We are so very proud of you, graduates, as you have most likely seen the world through a new lens and have developed your intercultural self and probably have grown in more ways than you thought were not possible before you embarked on these new experiences. But to illustrate these benefits firsthand, I would like to welcome forward Ashby Roloff to share her experiences. Ashby is a mass media major, and during her sophomore year, she went on an education abroad and away program to Queen's University in Belfast, Northern Ireland. So take it away, Ashby.
Good evening, everybody. So my name is Ashby Roloff, and I am soon to be graduating from MNSU with a Bachelor's Associates in Mass Media. For the academic year of 2019 to 2020, I studied abroad at Queen's University in Belfast, Northern Ireland as a sophomore. My goal of studying abroad in college started when I was 12 years old, with the support and inspiration from primarily my mother and her job as a flight attendant. I was fortunate enough as a child to experience multiple countries, their cultures and languages, and understand how they were different and sometimes similar to the United States. This included our family trip to Dublin as a kid, where I fell in love with the area, the food, of course, and the people. Not only did my interest in the world promote my dream, but my academics as well. When I met Anna Oakes in the office to talk about applying for studying abroad, Queen's University was the only one to show a program for English and writing. Being the closest thing to media and being close to the area I fell in love with at age 12, it made perfect sense to me. My dream from 12 years old was in my reach, and through lengthy, well-known processes of applying, I was set to study at Queen's when I was 19. There is one factor I see as one of the most valuable lessons I learned when attending Queen's. The fact that countries outside our own have their own past, their own beliefs, and how that can affect people. At the time, I naively didn't even know that Northern Ireland was separate from the Republic of Ireland. As most know, this was and is a major factor of the societal and political environment in Northern Ireland. People I was surrounded by not only helped me learn about people different than me, but about myself. This included being on the women's rugby team for the university, allowing me to travel with a group of amazing women to different parts of the country, be a part of a sport that is embedded in its past and cultures, and be a part of something greater than myself. The one thing that I remember and appreciate from my time abroad is who I became academically, personally, and who I can be in this world. My experience helped me realize what I want to do as a career now. 2 years later, commissioning as an officer in the military with the goal of becoming the public affairs officer. Even though Army wasn't exactly what I thought when learning about film and writing at Queen's, I fully believe it was a stepping stone to my decision to join. It helped me understand why others react to situations differently and how to work cohesively with others that were not raised like me or think like me. Together we all progress as a global society, not perfectly the same, but enriched with the different experiences we have had in our lives to step forward instead of standing in place. I see the effect of my experience still with being able to share what my life was like in Belfast compared to my new friend Sarah, who is here with us, an international student here today that was raised in Belfast. It's crazy to think how life works, and I truly believe that we were meant to meet and understand each other more than others because of our similar, yet different, experiences in countries that are an ocean apart. I will always remember my time in Belfast, the wonderful memories I have with beautiful and diverse individuals I can call my friends for the rest of my life. I know this can be understood by those who have studied abroad, and a reason why I always tell people to look into doing it. I thank Queen's University for being an amazing place to grow, and I will always be thankful for my time studying abroad, and for the university giving me that chance. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ashby. So at this time, I would like to invite all graduating students who have participated in an Education Abroad and Away program to come forward, I think, over here, to receive your Global Education Stole. And if Dean Dahlman, you want to come up too, that'd be great. Yeah, get your stole. I know we have more of you, but we'll start out with Colin Moore. She's coming, but Ashby Roloff. Sarah James. There you go. And then right now we have Rachel Rana. And Sarah James. Again, we would like to thank all graduates for this amazing accomplishment. And we know that you will be using what you have learned for whatever or wherever your next journey takes you. And now I would like to invite up Blake Litzell to introduce our exchange student graduates. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I will keep this super short and sweet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Blake Litzell. I am the office coordinator in the Kearney International Center. I've been with the team since last October, and I love getting to know all the students. And there's many of you, I recognize your faces, and it's good to see everyone getting the chance to come here and celebrate their graduation. For those of you that don't know me, obviously I am not Daniel Schwartz. Daniel could not make it tonight, so I will be reading some of his speech here, introducing our students on his behalf. So I would like to start by introducing Tamina Sobat. She is representing our exchange student graduates. She is receiving her Master of Arts degree in Gender and Women's Studies. Before coming to the U.S. in 2019, she received her law degree from Hart University. After graduation, she worked with feminist and human rights advocacy organizations, including Afghanistan Independent Human Rights Commission. She continued her work on peace building in Afghanistan with 2 masters in international human rights law and gender and women's studies in the United States. Next to all these accomplishments, what makes Ms. Sobat an outstanding international student is her courage in the face of disaster and her perseverance in thriving in impossible conditions. Last August, the Taliban occupied Afghanistan. Still, they failed to break Ms. Sobat's willpower to imagine a peaceful future for Afghan girls as she wrote her thesis on No Peace for Afghanistan, case study of the failure of peace-building process in Afghanistan from a transnational feminist standpoint. Her work studies the obstacles in peace negotiations in Afghanistan and offers new solutions for peace building in a more promising future. Please welcome Tamina Sobat.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Good evening and welcome everyone. Please accept my warmest congratulations on your graduation. We never thought this day would come, right? We prayed for its quick delivery, crossed days off of our calendars, and counted hours, minutes, and seconds. And now that it's here, I feel kind of upset that it is. Because it means leaving friends who inspire me, and professors who have been my mentors, and so many people who have shaped essential parts of our lives forever. While this honor and happiness are valued so much by each of us, we should not forget how we started our program at the peak of the pandemic and how we thrived on staying safe, staying home, and remaining responsible for the well-being of our community. Even if this comes at the price of spending hours and hours of our academic journey in front of the cameras, screens, and in Zoom meetings. Each and every one of us who graduates today has gone through a unique life path and distinctive stories that inspired and shaped our vision of our academic milestones. The story which inspired me to pursue this journey is the story of those Afghan girls who faced closed doors of schools recently. My story is the story of those Haitian children who are living a miserable life in the borders waiting to be rescued. My story is the story of millions of women affected by war that are deprived of the right to education and employment all around the world. I can state that the last 2 years can be counted as the most difficult and challenging times of my life. As an international student, immigration issues didn't allow me to visit my family at all, not even once. The pandemic was another massive weight on my shoulders. And on top of everything, I lost my homeland. Afghanistan collapsed to a terroristic group on August 2021, and I felt the war's impact as close as 1 mile away to my house, family, friends, and colleagues back home. But through this process, I learned that with decisiveness and support and asking for help from my professors, family, friends, not only these challenges didn't discourage me, but they also taught me how to use them as propelling forces to move forward, develop my capacity, and be able to vocalize the voices of underprivileged women of my country. One of the examples of that is that I applied for 12 different PhD programs, and successfully I got 7 positive responses from them. And I'm gonna... Thank you so much. And I'm gonna start my PhD in Gender and Women Studies, working on the same project and research about peace building in Afghanistan and women's role and representation during these landmark decision-making processes at U of M. I'm sure that every one of us who are here has gone through so much, but hey, the good thing is that we survived. I would like to share the honor of this accomplishment with our community at Minnesota State University Mankato, including our dedicated professors and supportive members of the community. I acknowledge that this path could have been challenging without the constant support and care that we received from each and every one of them. I will never forget how our professors were beside us, whatever we needed, whenever we needed, their support in our academic life, mental health, and professional career. I will never forget the energetic smile of Killian, who always, our librarian, by the way, who always makes sure to provide us with enough resources, even if we ask just for one article. I will keep in my mind all the care that I received from this campus, those moments that I could sit in the CSU and listen to live music, or times that I could have the opportunity to pet those cute therapy dogs and forget about all the ugliness of the world. Furthermore, not to forget about our families who put countless efforts, time, and resources just to help us to successfully complete our degrees and make a bright future for ourselves. not to forget our friends who tolerated our tired faces before and after submitting assignments, papers, and exams, and tried to cheer us up by being there and listening to us. Therefore, I would like to share this proud moment with our friends and beloved families, no matter if they made it to this ceremony in person, or those like my family who are 7,314 miles away from me tonight. Last but not least, I would like to invite all of us to promise that we will do our best to effectively use the resources that we are provided with and the knowledge that we are equipped with to make a better future for all those Afghan girls for whom the whole country cried because they were prohibited from entering their schools, and all those Ukrainian girls who do not have access to safe shelters and school. Thank you for making this happen, and I hope to see a peaceful and fair world for everyone, regardless of their race, ethnicity, class, sexuality, religion, and nationality. And that world depends on us. Thank you all.
I'm glad my own speech was prepared so I don't have to try to follow that up improv. I would next like to introduce another one of our exchange students, Anujin Bulldo. Anujin, an exchange student in the IEP program, has overcome many obstacles to be here this evening. The first of which was being stuck in Los Angeles during a snowstorm, which delayed her arrival here to Minnesota. Her experience here is one of navigating a new language and culture, as well as managing it all from a visual perspective. As a deaf student, she proudly represents her home country of Mongolia with the goal of improving the lives of her peers who share communication barriers on their journey to acceptance in the hearing world. She has proven that deaf people can succeed in their academic and professional lives with the appropriate accommodations. She understands the world through her eyes and communicates using the sign language of her native Mongolia while studying American Sign Language this semester, in addition to learning the challenge of learning English. During her time here, Anujin has made many friends and gained a cultural experience through her participation in Bridges and the Language Partners program. Her strength and determination to bridge the gap between the deaf and hearing worlds will inspire young deaf people to follow their dreams. Please join me in welcoming Anujin.
Hello, all. I have some things I'd like to share with you tonight. For the first time, I remember January of this year, I didn't have any classmates, and I was worried about being alone. But I felt that I was an outgoing person, and sometimes I felt closed and silent. Of course, I came here from Mongolia as a deaf person. I was born and raised in Mongolia. And so I have a small group of deaf people that I was integrated with there. And then I went to university where there were a few deaf people among all hearing people. And of course that experience was a bit frustrating for me. And so I came here to the IEP program where I've learned so much. I have grown in different cultural experiences and made different friends. It's been just a wonderful experience. I just never knew that I could have so many friends. And so, as time went on, I began to feel better about myself, about who I was as a deaf person, and I thought I don't have to stay completely in the deaf world. I can be integrated more in the world at large. So I had so many friends in the program, and they were also very helpful. Thank you so much for that. And I would like to thank Dan also as well, and Lucy for helping me. You know, flying here and getting stuck in the Los Angeles airport was difficult for me, And I was delayed, of course, getting here, and so I had to wait until I could get a flight to Minneapolis as mine was canceled. It was very confusing to me, and I couldn't understand what was going on when I arrived in Los Angeles. There was a lot of conflict. And so then when we finally worked that out, I understood that I would be able to come here after all the following day. So then I wrote back and forth in the airport because, of course, as a deaf person, I was trying to figure it out. So my way of trying to determine what was going on was to write back and forth. And so then I understood that I was to come to Mankato. And I wasn't quite sure because I thought I was going to a university in Minnesota, but I thought perhaps it was the University of Minnesota. So I was a bit taken aback about this place called Mankato. So it was kind of funny, I guess, now looking back at it. And then when I started classes here in the IEP program, I had an interpreter all the time. I was just really amazed that an interpreter would be provided, and I thought that was awesome. And we were together, and I learned so much and taking the different classes. And I was a little bit nervous, not knowing what to do at first. But then the interpreter, who I hadn't met before this, of course, was able to kind of ease that process. And so my experience, after staying here for 5 months, I've learned so much. As a deaf person, I will continue to learn. And I see that there are not as many deaf people here as perhaps I expected. But I've learned who I am, of course, as a deaf person and how I can integrate into that world. And so I've made many, many friends while I've been here. Sometimes if I didn't know what to do or how to do it, my friends would share their opinions with me or their help with me. And so together as a group, we did very well. So I would like to stay in America, of course. I really do like the culture. And now as I'm getting close to being finished and ready to fly home, it's been a wonderful experience. But I feel a bit sad at the same time. So now I finished the classes, the IEP classes. And of course I know that there's going to be distance between my friends, but I will be able to see my family. So I would really like to stay here again, as I said, and study, continue to study. But I know that I will be going back to my homeland of Mongolia, and I'm happy about that as well. So I hope to come back here to do graduate school, actually. I'm very, very happy, and to be asked to comment and to look back and reflect upon my experience here at MSU. So thank you all very much.
I would like to invite Dean Dahlman to come up and help me with the exchange certificates. And if all of our present exchange students could come and line up here on the side of the stage, and when we call your name, you can come up and get your certificate. The first group of exchange students we will recognize are those completing an exchange sponsored by the U.S. Department of State. Students in this program have been identified by the DOS as future leaders in their home countries and act as ambassadors of their home countries here in the U.S., as well as when they return home. In 1946, President Harry Truman signed into law a program to use excess war funding to promote international good through education, culture, and science, as well as the Fulbright program was created. The Fulbright Foreign Student Program enables graduate students, young professionals, and artists from abroad to study and conduct research in the United States. The Fulbright Foreign Student Program operates in more than 155 countries worldwide. Approximately 4,000 foreign students receive Fulbright scholarships each year. 4 of those students are graduating from MSU this spring. They are Jose Mendoza, Tamina Sobat, yep, you can come up. Anza Ahmed Malik, Hisham Arif, Malaika Azam, Bushra Sardar, Solsong Kim, Kania Ramirez, Anujin Bulldo, Next, we will recognize those completing an exchange program through our partner universities. First, from Friedrich Alexander University, Erlangen, Nuremberg, Germany, we have Melina Mbiri. Next, from Neoma Business School in Rouen, France, we have Césarine Askan. From Hosei University, Tokyo, Japan, we have Suzuha Kawaguchi. We also have Sawako Deguchi. From Sainan Gaoquin University, Fukuoka, Japan, we have Ayuka Maki. From Toyo University, Tokyo, Japan, we have Mai Oashi. Also, Aaron Suzuki. Also, Naoki Janushi. Next, from Han University, Arnhem Nijmegen, the Netherlands, we have Gijs Fulber. Hope I'm pronouncing these halfway correctly. Next, we have Britt Voistein. Next is Moraine Desbond. And we also have Hugo Helmans. Next, from the University of Southeast Norway, we have Knut Madsen. And Vilda Oivre. From Queen's University, Belfast in Northern Ireland, we have Sierra McMullen. And also Sarah James. Finally, exchange programs here at MSU Mankato are not limited to international exchanges. This year, we also have one student completing their exchange via the National Student Exchange Program. That is Karen Navarro Acosta, an exchange student from University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. Finally, congratulations and thank you to all of our exchange students for choosing to complete your exchange program here at MSU Mankato. We hope that your lives have been enriched during your time here. Certainly our campus and community have been enriched by your participation over the past academic year. Thank you. And next we will have Alyssa Morrison come up and introduce our Kearney International students.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2022. This is excellent. I see so many familiar faces in the audience, and it is so amazing to be up here and congratulating you all. The Kearney International Center is incredibly proud of your accomplishments and contributions that you've made to Minnesota State University Mankato. Your class has made such an impact on our university. You helped change crucial policies that made our university more welcoming and inclusive for other international students. And I want to thank you all for that. One huge example of that is how many of you remember the Cultural Contribution Scholarship? Yeah. Yes, so because of your efforts, it is now the International Maverick Scholarship and is so much easier for future students to keep that financial aid. That's all because of you, and we really thank you. So yes, your peers really owe you, and your impact really stretches across our entire campus. Over the past 3, 4, or maybe 5 years, each one of you has made your mark on the Minnesota State Mankato campus, and you will all be remembered by faculty, staff, and other students. Today marks an incredibly bittersweet moment for us all, but it would be much more difficult had we not been able to meet here in person and actually get to celebrate your success. Your perseverance and dedication to your studies has been tested through the pandemic, and each one of you has stepped up to meet the challenge. You all deserve a round of applause for that. And while each one of you has your own story to tell, today we will have one student, Arnavi, come up here and talk about her experience.
Hello everyone. I want you all to do one thing real quick, is say hello in your own language out loud. And in my language it's namaste. So I want to hear some answers right here. Say I want to hear some hello backs. I'm hearing some. Thank you for being responsive. And yeah, my name is Arnavi Maltar, as Alyssa introduced me. I use she, her pronouns. And yeah, I'm pretty nervous, I'm sorry. Okay, so being a student at university overall is a blend of the feelings you can imagine, as I'm nervous right now. Amid those feelings, during my first year, I found myself staring at the best board pictures in the CSU. The very first week, I was just like saying this to someone, that I want to be that someday and I really want my parents to see it. And I was joking about it. But I never knew the path to it would take me to a whole another path and make me the person I am today. I started my journey here as an international student from India, using all my talents in different areas like volunteering, participating in events, joining student government. I became the vice president of the student body and currently serving as the vice chair of a non-profit representing 7 state universities. All this for a picture. No, but later on I learned one thing. That is, my intention of doing this was never that picture or getting fame or anything. It was because I cared, and I cared enough to start working relentlessly for the cause that I deeply care and about the people I feel connected to. During my journey, I had a lot of great memories and a lot of learning experiences. I don't want to call them failures. Especially coming from a small town, I never thought I'd be able to say that I have friends from all around the world. I learned that it was not just me, but there were a bunch of other people who taught me to grow, taught me the importance of prioritizing my mental health so that I can help them once I help myself. Power of saying no, uniting and becoming a better person every day, and a lot more. So when I was offered to speak at this stole ceremony from Curry International Center, I chose to speak here and not at the commencement, which the previous me, 5 years ago, me would have loved. But I personally felt like I wanted to share my last piece with the people I feel most connected to, the community I come from and the people like me. So here I am standing in front of you. I grew up in a small town where people are not as enthusiastic about education or supporting their kids to have experiences outside their comfort zone. I'm grateful to have supporting parents all along this journey. There have been a lot of ups and downs, and I'm sure most of you go through all these things, and I sympathize and empathize with all of you. When I planned to come here, there were a lot of push forces and pull forces that would not let me to come here. And I'm really thankful for a supportive father who put his only child and all his life for his only child to come here across the globe and study here. And a mother who is aging like fine wine. They're watching virtually. I had to say it. I was forced to say it. And since I'm from India, I have a couple of hundreds family, uncles and aunts. So thanks to all of them as well. I'm also thankful for my other family. That is my MSU family. The friends and people here I work with. So thank you so much. I love you too. I really wanted to share a piece of someone I really look up to, and the day I read it, I really wanted to share it. It's, these institutions do not love us. There is enough mental illness, there's ability, income, gender, identity, language, race, ethnicity. Whether you can write a 50-page paper or be a full-time student and keep the job that makes you pay that rent. These institutions do not love us, but the people do. It's the people who love us. I've always empathized with those who are still suffering, wailing, and hoping for a change. I hope for the change to change and a chance to change the globally divided system. I wanted to share this with you all because it just stuck with me. And the day I started working as student body vice president, I've learned one thing, that the day where you get stuck, there are always loopholes. There are always ways to get things accomplished. I'm glad I never had to lead protests, which I would have enjoyed. And to be honest, I still got things done. There are roadblocks in a lot of areas, like when I was working for health insurance. For 4 years I did. No one saw any difference. And by the end, I realized for every student that was upset about this way, how some of us were struggling, this is what makes us struggle and work for the students, and there's a bunch of faculty and staff invested in doing what is right. Similarly in life, I hope you understand that importance of pushing through as well. We all pushed through the college, even though there were hardships. I would rather call them learning experience, as I said. These learning experiences prepared for the real world. I'm glad to have an international community at MNSU that I can call my family, away from family, where we celebrate victories, celebrate those accomplishments. So we are celebrating all of us today. Pat yourselves on the back for the things you have learned in college experience, which have shaped you to be the person here today. And I congratulate all of you for graduating and listening to all my experiences. I would love to thank International Center for letting me speak here. And I'm not a huge fan of goodbyes, and I've always said this, once a Maverick, always a Maverick. So every person here today, I'm glad we crossed paths in life. And see you all later. Go Mavs.
All right. At this time, I'm going to invite my colleague Elizabeth up to help announce names, and Dean Dahlman to help hand out the stoles. We do have quite a large group here tonight, so I would please ask that all of our international graduates gather on this side of the stage. And as you get your stole, please exit from this side so that we don't have any traffic jams. All right. It seems the whole audience is now lined up almost. We do have a photographer here as well, so if you would like to pause for a photo at the end, that is also an option. Okay, so please, we will get started now. If everyone could listen to the names of their peers. First is Bushra Sardar. Sagar. Malaika Azam. Mahat. Oscar Garcia. Abdalia. John Shrestha. Bethlehem. Makta Tesfaye. Salamowit. Saroj Sapkota.
Vishal Patel.
Dixia Tapa.
Saud Alkaldi.
Olabode Ajayi.
Rayan Sharif.
Rediet Abera.
Abdulaziz Abdullah.
Oluwajoba Adeyemi.
Osama Idris.
Ahmed Z. Ahmed.
Sam.
Adnan Mohammed.
Hannah Moon.
Muhammad Munib.
Aniola Quadri.
Salahadin Said.
Masaki.
Anita Khatri.
Nemo Quadri.
Srijan Shahi.
Rishab Momagai.
Saroj.
Shreyam Ranjan.
Lealty Asgadom.
Rosaline Kamara.
El Shaddai.
Mohammed Mohsen Al-Jafri.
Khalid Al-Yumi.
Yazid Khalid Hanawi.
Albert Joash.
Shahar.
Rebecca Sergo Alem.
Aleppo Seka.
Yeah, those were great friends. Robin Gurung.
Avra Chowdhury.
Yes. Anubhav Marasini.
Kayade Kanada.
Mohammed Al-Jaber.
Yenny Lampinan.
Mio Yoshizaki.
Melis Ali.
Tram Ween.
Sneha Busal.
Abrima Marong.
Robin Berlacoti.
Asaka Shimizu.
Harrison Wong.
Helena Mesfin.
Daisy Cannon.
Ritika Marsani.
Gloria Lee.
Avek Salpia.
Kendrick Bernard Kofi.
Avash Baju.
Adele Anasser.
Paula Bejarano.
Sabina Baltiza Brents.
Camila Bejarano.
Leonardo Lucas de Souza.
Ashwin Shrestha.
Manu Mendonça.
Diroshan Tavarasa.
Nu Nguyen.
Arlia Cox.
Alim Nigmakjanov.
Mariam Beitra.
Arnavi Malter.
Anubhav Luitel.
Mashari Alzarani.
Hee-Sang Kim.
Aninda Roy.
Rachel Wiafi.
Ayush Sharma. Christian. And Ashutosh.
Congratulations, sorry. All right. It's great to see this group and to celebrate with you all. Thank you all again for being able to join us tonight. It's incredibly exciting to see so many friends and family members present today. For those that have friends and family that were unable to join us, we send our greetings to them, either near or far. We also want to extend our sincerest gratitude to all graduating students and their families for trusting Minnesota State Mankato to educate these amazing young individuals and for allowing us to welcome you into our Maverick family. Again, thank you for coming. This concludes tonight's event. Be sure that you go and get some refreshments for the evening. They are in to-go boxes if you would like to take them. There's a space for photos, and enjoy your evening.